This was the scene earlier this week in Aleppo, Syria. 65 body bags, the latest casualties of the grinding civil war there, and another reason for Syrians to get out if they can. The Post's Jenna has been reporting from just across the border in Turkey, where many of those refugees have been collecting. You're back in the newsroom, and good to see you, Jenna.
Thanks, it's nice to be back.
So who did you meet across the border in Turkey?
A lot of Syrian refugees, people who've been there for a year, people who had left just a day before. A lot of times they're fleeing because they have to. They don't want to leave their home country. Leaving a country means walking away from everything that you've spent your whole life building.
And you spoke to one man in your story who said, I know that's the deal I'm making, but I decided I had to make it.
Yeah, he has 4 kids. And the thing that pushed them to leave was a bullet whizzed inches over the head of their 7-year-old daughter. And they were like, that's it, we can't stay here anymore. And they kind of had to drag their older daughter, their 17-year-old daughter, out of the country because she didn't want to leave her friends, you know? But they knew that when they left that, that could be the last time that they see their home, that could be the last time that they see some of their relatives and friends that they're leaving behind.
The mentality there, are these people making a life in this new, strange, uncomfortable place, or it's kind of a permanent, temporary thing? What is the status of folks there?
Yeah, that's a good question. A lot of people I talked to said, as soon as the regime falls or as soon as the fighting ends, we're going back. We can't wait to get back. We want to get back and start rebuilding again. But in the meantime, they're kind of stuck in this position of, do we fix up this little place that we're living in temporarily? Do we, how much of our life do we put on hold? I actually, in one of my final days in southern Turkey, went to a high school that had just been opened up. The teachers there were saying, we very quickly opened up primary schools. And because with little kids, you can't let them go more than half of a year without being in school. They need to be in school. With high school kids, they can go a little bit longer without being in school. But they've now opened a high school. They are starting to kind of set up their own society, even if it's just temporary, in Turkey.
Jenna, thanks a lot.
Sure thing. Thank you.